are live.
Hey.
Did we go live yet?
I don't know.
Let me see. Yeah, we're live.
Okay. You know,
Ladies and gentlemen.
slow finger on the screen, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Look, see, look. Boom. See, yeah, we live. We live, baby.
Okay. You know, I have ADHD. But hey, me.
Hey, media, baby.
Listen,
wait. I'm sounding like you and shit. Wait.
Get together.
Get it together.
Get together.
What's going on, media, baby, man? We back in the building once again, the DJ Beat Podcast with SNDS Radio.
Yo.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. We here.
Do you know the year just started and it's July?
I was thinking the same thing. Like, dog, I just remembered my birthday, which is January.
It was like yesterday.
And it felt like yesterday or last week, kind of. Because why shit going by so fast? Like,
don't know. And I am like, don't expect Christmas. Just letting y'all know. Don't expect it because it's not happening.
It ain't happening.
It's not happening. No, it's not because there's no time.
Ain't no COVID relief.
Definitely ain't no COVID relief. None at all. So y'all just gonna have to accept my humble.
Right. The hey.
It's a head nod. You don't even get words. You just.
Damn, no words?
No words. You don't even get a head nod. That's it.
That's wild. Like, damn.
Nope. But I don't know. But you know, it's crazy. I just feel like we're like in some real weird, crazy times.
Speaking of that, it's crazy because I was watching something, and it was talking about how things that we were known, like brands, just things that like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see a cereal box, it's known to look. Yeah, everything has changed, and like I don't know. I was watching it. It kind of weirded me out because I'm like, wait.
Everything's changed.
Everything has changed.
I just don't know. But so I have to ask you.
Ask away. Nah, that wasn't me. Oh.
Do you think that if the verses would have gone on another 5 minutes, Ray J was gonna hit somebody with a speaker?
Somebody's gonna get hit.
Ray J was gonna knock somebody out.
He would have grabbed one of them cymbals off the drum set.
I was waiting.
Yo, listen, that was one of the most funniest verses I ever seen. Because the audacity of the R&B niggas acting like thugs.
Yeah.
Like, yo, come on, man. Listen, I had my little wine ready to sit back and enjoy the ambiance of R&B.
And they just was on some Jeezy-ish.
Yeah, I'm like, well, Gucci Mane done showed up in Lil Sammy. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call nigga Lil Sammy. But yeah, like Gucci Mane done showed up in Sammy
Big
vibe.
Sammy.
Like, Big Sammy.
Sammy was...
Don't get me wrong, Sam. He's a great artist. You feel me? And
he's amazing.
He's able to pop his shit. But it just felt like that wasn't the space to do it, man.
I mean, everybody was just, feeling themselves, and I think a lot of it too was an opportunity that they just saw to seek out. I wonder if it would have been because that's not the energy. If you went to the Millennium Tour, that wasn't the energy they gave off. You know what I mean? So part of me is like, okay, are you guys doing this because you know there's a lot of visibility and now it's like a form of creating traction, or y'all just been in the house so long and all this attention has got y'all acting antsy and fancy?
I don't know. And then, like, they had a whole band.
Yeah.
That was...
It kind of made me forget how, like, the verses originally, it was like, you go for your hit, you go for... Like, they were like toddlers. They were like toddlers. I was like, okay. At this point, I don't know. I feel like Timberland was in the back going. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Twitter, because every little thing.
Regular Twitter or Black Twitter?
Black Twitter. Every little thing. I would go. Anytime something would happen, I'll go to Twitter, refresh the feed for the hashtag.
Because you know
because
it's there.
it was hilarious. Listen, and then I'm surprised the internet ain't break once Omarion and Mario started.
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I really tuned that whole. After Mario had done dropped a couple of them hits, I was like, all right, I'm going. Because
Omarion lost me at the watermelon.
He lost me when he first came out with the goddamn.
With the he was
like. And then when
because like, oh, he about to kill it because he got the wireless mic. He finna.
It was just too much of that. A versus was never meant for
be a whole performance. I said it. They just literally they low key kind of did like a virtual Millennium tour.
That's what it was.
It was a virtual Millennium tour.
You got the openers. Then you got
the only people missed was the Yin Yang Twins. Who could the Yin Yang Twins go in the verses?
As a group?
I don't know. Because not for nothing, them boys got hits.
Yeah. And
there's no other duo.
Just think about how Sasha could come on. Just think about the song in your head.
It's
just lit already. Like
I think, and it makes me wonder if there's an artist where they have hits and they have, they've provided a lot to the culture and you can't really find someone to pair them up against. Does that mean that they really like put themselves in they created a realm for themselves? If you think about it,
yeah.
Because
I would say to put them up, it still wouldn't be a match. Because to be honest, when they both was out, they both had their lane, and it was basically the same era. When I was talking about Outkast. They both from Atlanta, but you feel me? Like Yin Yang was more on the party vibe, on the club. It is.
But Outkast went more commercial.
But they had international hits. But just
that Hey Ya.
Oh man,
you ever seen it with some Caucasians? Hilarious. Just that's how you. It's that you be like, oh, you transcended into that realm. Low key though, before I forget. After people saw, I was not surprised about Omarion. You could hear it. Like, if you listen back now to the songs, even the ones that are mixed, if you hear it, if you take away the instrumental,
you can't sing.
He can't, right? I was like...
I've been said that.
Listen, I was like, Omarion is our Black Britney Spears.
Oh, wow.
He could perform.
Perform like a motherfucker.
But oh, yeah. Oh, baby.
Yo, and that's what got me like, yo, what is this dude doing, bro? It just seemed like...
Now he started just doing the most and doing too much.
It just seemed like too much of 2006 was coming out again, like...
The DJ should have just played, "You doing too much."
He should have, because, I'm like, man, okay, this versus, I'm done watching. But no, it
was hilarious. Oh, it was entertaining.
It really was.
It was so entertaining. But I was like, yeah, I could actually go without a versus for a while right now.
Nah, because the conversation came up between Chris Brown and who would be his match, and a lot of people are saying Usher. That would be something I want to see.
First of all, it'll be a week-long versus. Chris Brown dropped one album with like 40 songs.
He did.
Okay.
He dropped 2 of them.
And I'm like, we ain't got to...
But let's think about it. Okay.
But
and to go back to original versus rules, versus restrictions.
But he came out in 99. Chris Brown dropped in 2005. Because I remember I was at Grad Bash at Universal.
That's 6 years. Yes. That's a 6-year gap.
Right? But I'm not going to lie to you. Anything drops from 8701 or Confessions, it's over.
It's done.
It's done. You won.
You won that round.
I'm sorry.
The man. G shit. Especially 8701.
Oh my God.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna flex. The Confessions Deluxe album.
Yeah.
Yo.
That was how could you do this to Chili vibes? But, my bad, I'm sorry. That's the past is the past. But, yeah. And then for me, it It's so crazy. Chris Brown has some hits, right?
Yes.
Hella hits.
Yes.
Hella hits.
Hella hits.
Hella hits. And not including features.
Oh yeah.
His feature game is bigger than,
To
Usher.
to me, he was the new model.
Michael.
Nah, hell no. I don't. Why people do that?
He had the music and he had the dance and he had
I compare him to T-Pain.
T-Pain, really?
Yes. That's what I would compare him to.
Nah.
Yeah.
T-Pain?
Think about it. Listen, the amount of hits T-Pain has and the amount of features that he has. Man, you gotta stop. T-Pain was.
I know T-Pain features, but nah.
Yeah.
Not Chris Breezy. Not Chris Breezy. I think, and this will be first if they were to do it,
Ooh.
Bieber.
See, I'm not really.
Bieber.
I wasn't really a fan of Dog too much. Like I heard, I gotta.
When Baby comes on, I lose my shit.
But that's about it. Like you. That,
No, it's not.
Okay, well, name 5 more.
Sorry, because that's what's in my brain right now.
Okay, name 4 more.
Huh?
4 more.
Oh my gosh, I have to hear him. I have to hear him, like, because even Chris Brown, I can't name you, like, his songs. But, like, so what I like to do sometimes is, like, depending on the platform, you go to their Essentials album on each one and look.
I love Essentials.
And you be like, okay, so I'm going to read titles because we don't want to get this feed blocked. And I ain't got time to fight with, with these platforms.
Platform on that.
Right. Okay, so.
I don't want camera. I should go sideways.
Justin. Because somebody said if Usher did something, they actually suggested Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
That's more in my opinion.
Yeah.
Shout out to, I think it was a DJ Freestyle Steve for the longest. That's the one he really wants.
He's saying that because he DJ for the man.
Yeah. But he said if somebody would go with Justin.
But nah, but it's justified. It's a great opinion because Justin definitely has some hits.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it would compare to Usher though.
Okay. Let's see.
I'm
trying to go. Oh.
Shout out to the ATL checking in. How y'all doing?
Where Are You Now was a big record.
Who?
Where Are You Now?
Where Are You Now?
I need you to.
Boss.
Huh?
I don't know.
You do know that song.
I probably do, but man, we can't even play a snippet.
Tell you now
Okay,
that
okay,
I need you.
All right.
Yo, that comes on whether you a raver or not.
Yeah.
You just want to. Shout out to Diplo. I'm the one.
That's my shit right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's that vibe right there.
Do you
remember? Hey.
Listen.
Listen.
You hear them and you be like, oh crap.
The first time I heard that song.
Here we go.
I was in Greece.
Oh.
It was before it hit the States. So I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Oh.
Bruh, when I say these people went dumb, that was a DJ. That's how I ended up DJing over there because I went to ask the dude about the song. It's Justin Bieber. Like, what? Because it don't sound like him.
Despacito.
Despacito.
But that, like, those are all that. You know what's crazy?
I didn't know it was him. I thought it was a Spanish song at first.
It is. So I be getting mad because KK was like, "Oh, that's Justin Bieber." No, it's not. It's Luis Fonsi.
Okay, I know.
Bieber hopped on it. Don't get it twisted. You know that's like Die Hard.
I ain't gonna lie. He hopped on Wizkid Essence.
Oh yeah.
And I enjoy that version way better.
He slid.
He slid on that.
He slid. Oh, he did a Christmas album. Don't mind me. I'm having a moment.
But listen, let's talk about some other stuff. We'll come back to that. Oh yeah, I know that song too. I don't know the name of that.
As Long As You Love Me. Don't you hate when you can't remember a song and you be like, what's the name of the song, but you're singing it and it be the actual shit you keep saying. You be like, okay, well, on that note, you be like, darn.
So darn. It was a video that went viral on social media and around the world about the obligations or responsibilities of a father. You know, when it comes to feeding a child, or a father who have kids with a woman who has multiple kids from other people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where your responsibility
Is that the lady that was talking? No.
Yeah, the lady
Okay.
thought she want to expose her baby daddy because he pulled up at McDonald's for just the one child.
Kid, yeah.
You know, what's your outtake on that? You a mother.
Oh,
you only have one child, but what's your outtake on that?
Now you know I'm different.
I'm
I'm really different.
So let's talk about it.
Because first and foremost,
I'll hit my pen right quick while you talk.
First and foremost, people have to. I'm big on. You got to understand where the true obligations really lie.
Facts.
Okay, and we confuse real obligations and common courtesy and make them together. Because common courtesy at the end of the day, or just, you know, if you just, that's still that person's decision. When their main responsibility is just, that's right aligned to me. If that's what he wanted to do, and he said, yo, I'm finna bring little JJ some food.
Little man.
Little man some food. Little Aaron some food. Okay. If he said, I'm finna bring little Aaron some food, and she goes, okay. And he brings little Aaron some food, why are you getting mad? Now, if you ask, can you get Lil JJ also something because he's here over here or whatever, if he says no, he said no.
You got to take it for what it is.
If you really then say, okay, I'm going to send you the money for Lil JJ, can you get him something then okay. But if you never kind of made that, you know, had that discussion, because see, that's the problem. We don't have the proper discussions. Good job. We don't have the proper discussions. There's so much assumption because we don't know how to communicate. And when people get in their feelings, they don't know how to communicate even further. So at the end of the day, he was not obligated to do that. You know, that's like, and I don't care because I stand on what I say. That's like the women that have one baby daddy, father that's involved and is taking care of that child. They split up. They go and have another one with somebody else. Now you trying to make this baby daddy that's paying for stuff give you a little extra. You trying to get more out of them because the other one's not taking care of. That's not, you know, at the end of the day,
that's not responsibility.
Exactly. And if that dad's not doing his part, sadly, as a mom, then you got to figure out where you're going to pick up wherever is lacking. But you can't put that expectation.
I agree.
You know? Now, the only way this man would have been fucked up if they both were his kids, but he said, I'm bringing food for my favorite. Then, yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
But no, if that is not his child, that's like even same thing like sometimes people will consider it rude if the cousins are over there. Because, you know, that happens, too. You got all your little cousins over there, but daddy just brought you food. All your little cousins looking at a fry. Oh, well.
Tell my chick you better go in the room, separate room, and eat your food.
Me? Hey, come in the car.
Because, you know me?
I be like, come in the car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Come
in the car.
Outside. Eat in the car.
Yeah. Go in there, smell like straight French fries.
You straight? All right, go ahead. Go back in the house.
So, you know, it's
FTK with me.
It's not that responsibility or obligation. So if she wanted to feel that way, the only part where I would justify her feeling that way is if she would have communicated and asked, and he declined it even after she offered, hey, I'm gonna send you the money, can you do it? Because then at that point, then you just, you know.
But but like I feel, you know, like she tried to use the baseline because you know she had a response video. And she tried to use the baseline, you know. When we was together, you was doing for the other kids, and even though we broke up, you still try to come slide and get some every now and then.
Okay, but that's on you you letting him if he's not gonna behave how you need, if he's not behave, if he's not gonna do the things.
No, you said it right. You said
no, cause
women want niggas to behave. Just behave, fellas.
I corrected myself because it's emotions. But if he's not gonna act accordingly to what you want, then it's the woman's like we women get so mad when men don't act how we want them to act, you know, and we quick to throw out. Okay, but when you was coming to get some, that wasn't an issue. Yeah. Okay, but guess what? He still ain't changed how he was and who he was. You just had that vulnerable moment and I stand on your shit to say, okay, you're not gonna do this. You didn't set the boundaries.
Correct.
women a lot of times pick and choose moments to set the boundaries, and that's what really like ain't cool. You got to be consistent with it.
Cause I don't want to hear that shit now. Like now you want to set boundaries. Like nah, why you didn't do that shit before?
Or communicate.
Really
that.
how.
Hey, can you get him some food? I can't get out. Can you da da da? Like in that aspect, but then you want to drag this man and over something that's not really his responsibility.
Right.
It's not.
And I feel like why are you pressing this dude so hard? Why you not pressing the other baby daddies just as hard? Okay, so shit, you got him dropping food off of his child. Hey, they make a phone call. Yo, your kid's hungry.
Yeah.
Food. So we all do drop. Everybody got.
Or
hey,
hey,
drop
can
off.
you send me
or
money?
Send some money so
I can send it. So I can get the kids some food, and you could just send that cash out straight over there and have him. Here's the money so you can get
cash
little JJ.
Zelle, Vimo, goddamn it.
You get mad because little Aaron gonna eat. It's not. It's hey, but you know what? So did you see the other video where the guy, with the girl recorded where where they went out and to the mall and she asked for some Versace slides and she wanted him to pay for the food?
Yeah, I seen that.
Cause I was seeing social media all the back and forth.
Wait. It's kind of different because I seen another video.
It was a light skinned dude.
And he put all the money.
Yeah.
Okay, so no, it wasn't that. It was about some slides.
Well, no, but he did another video breaking it down because she has the clip where she's recording him and he pulls out the money. Mm-hmm. And I get it. I think at that point when he did that and she was recording, he pissed. So I felt like that was his response, which wasn't mature. But that was his reaction, like, okay, look, yeah, I got it.
Men are petty. Men are very immature.
But he said, and sorry, ladies, I'm gonna mention the only thing I don't agree with him on.
What's that?
But at the end of the day, he said she was gonna go to the mall. She called him
to tag along or whatever.
To tag along, because she was hungry.
So you already gonna get
and
that.
she was gonna go to the mall and get some stuff.
Regardless.
And said, "Do you want to come with me?"
Regardless if he was going or not.
So her plans were already to shop. Her plans to the man, right? Mm-hmm. He said, "All right." So he picked her up, right? Drives, whatever. He's like, "All right, I'll come to you." That probably was the discussion. And he says when they get there, she wants him to buy the shoe, the Versace slides.
How does she go? Oh, hell no.
He wants her. No, she wants him to pay for the food, but you was gonna eat regardless. So why are you making him pay? Why not buy your meal and then let him pay for his? So, but it's because he got it.
You gonna try to play?
So you really was trying to say, let me put myself in a situation, bring it, and then have him do it because I know he got it.
I know he got it.
You don't count on somebody else's money. Stop counting other people's dinero. And that's where, now, what I did not agree with him, but I know it was that page. Was just the way, but it's not even, but that was him just reacting to the heat of the moment. Because that whole feeling when somebody's in your face, they start recording you. Now you're trying to get a react.
But like, not even that,
she
though.
elevated it even more.
When somebody trying to make you go there and like, you feel disrespected, you call somebody a bitch, you don't really mean, like, it's really a lot of times it's a
term of endearment.
Nah, it's a term of hurt.
Yeah, you hurt, disrespect. You feel tried.
Right.
You feel hella tried because it's like, yo, you invited me. Chill. What is you doing, baby?
I'm just a chauffeur, like.
So it's like you can't get mad and then record this man, and so of course he gonna be petty and pull out the stacks. I think at the end of the day, like, to me, ma'am, you would have won more if you would have gone, paid your portion. Mm-hmm. And you know what?
Paid for
his. Yeah. He probably been like, yo, this because dudes are y'all so used to women wanting stuff out of you. So when y'all treat the woman different when y'all start to see most men, the right ones, when she starts to invest and she makes the effort and she does the stuff, be like, no, I got it. Right. I see, I see sometimes couples go out to eat and then the bill comes and she be like, I got it. Mm-hmm. And then other times you see he got it, or it go, okay, hey, 50-50, or you do. What I like to do, my favorite is, okay, if you pay, I'll do the tip.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But it's like you can't count on other people's paper. Just you know,
And that's crazy though because it happens more than just
it
more
happens in all aspects. Cause even like I feel like when you co-parenting, if that mom knows you make money
she gonna send the baby home. Listen,
with nothing,
with nothing.
nada.
Trust me, I'd have been there.
Oh, your daddy'll get it. Your mom.
Yeah, I'd have been there.
You be like,
Oh,
send them back. I ain't got it either.
that's how I ended up on child support. Cause listen, I ended up on child support behind that shit. Cause I'm like, yo, you ain't gonna keep trying me. You keep sitting at your home. I'm buying stuff and sitting with her, and he's not coming back. Like what the fuck? Like,
I will say like at the time when KK's dad lived here, our rule or what we had literally, she had a set of everything at each house. So all she had to do was take her body. That was it.
That's what I started doing too.
You have your stuff over there.
Yeah.
She had two of everything at every house. Cause I was like, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it pisses you off. You be like, what them shoes I got you?
It pisses you the hell off. Like.
You be like, what? Now you ain't got the stuff. Now I gotta go. So it's just people need to communicate better. If she didn't have it, hey, I really wanted to do this, but I don't really got it. Can you, whatever. But everybody is flexing there. Nobody really wants to have those discussions. And personally, I just think she was trying to finesse Buddy.
Yeah. That's what she was trying to do. You trying to finesse a meal.
She said, oh, I'm finna have a hot girl summer. FNF. And then singing that right on, as soon as she get dropped off, singing that.
You made a good ass out and walked.
Ooh.
You didn't see the end of the video?
No.
You made it get out. So he picked you up and you go like.
You gonna get disrespectful. Yeah. People don't put that into consideration, and everything is, everybody's so quick to respond. Oh, he tripping. He this. Okay, wait, stop. Look at the situation.
Why did he trip?
Understand the situation.
And but see that's the hard part. What people never see. It's like why did this happen? Shit don't just happen for no reason. Shit don't it rarely goes left for no reason. Unless you're dealing with
it's always a trigger or
it's always even with crazy people it's a trigger.
It sure was. My bad. Ew. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, it was a trigger. So you ain't just snapping for no reason,
heavily triggered.
But people don't look at that part. Because they feel like, you're supposed to be able to control your reaction. You're supposed to be able to, suppress a feeling or suppress a reaction to your feelings.
You know what I finally read into? And so I was having a conversation with my coworker. I said,
What it say?
I try to do summary news, meaning I read quick headlines to know what's going on, but that's it. Because of my anxiety and just my own mental health, to protect my mental health, I don't go too deep into the details because you will catch yourself being like, what the, even the stuff with the shooting at the Ublade school, that whole situation, my coworker, she was telling me all this stuff and I said, girl, I can't, because you're just your emotions, you're gonna get into a space where it's just, you're not gonna be functional. And I saw that they've been posting a picture of the Eric Holder dude, right? He got jumped right? So I never went back and really because I didn't follow the trial. I didn't follow none of that stuff because it just, to me, all I know is at the end of the day, it was senseless. It was stupid in my head. But I didn't know the details. So I was reading today. And it made me think about how much people just move off of emotions without thinking, because from what I understood on the story, at the end of the day, he did what he did off the fact of what Nipsey knew or heard about him. Mm-hmm. And it was okay, so your response was to take this man's life off of something that Nipsey probably never would have told anybody. You don't even know how that shit would have played out.
But no, they say what Nipsey told him was you know what you did, whatever. I just can't deal with you. He was trying. He was trying to actually get signed to Nipsey.
So it's like, no, you're not gonna X me out of a future that can change my life. So guess what? And now look, you have no life, no, and you took another man's life. And I was just like, so like, just I was like, guys, like, I just one of the things y'all go once a year at least go see a therapist. But like, there's nothing better than putting yourself in a headspace where you can pause before you react.
Thank you, God, for that. Thank God for that. For that.
There.
Listen, I was there the other night,
Oh,
and I paused myself.
you had to pause.
And
That's
I'm
good.
like-
I'm proud of you.
And I got in the car and I thought about it. I'm like, wow, boy, like, the nigga that was just a couple months ago, boy, I would
You be like, you working on me?
I would have called it, hey, collect
Won't
call
he do
from,
it?
collect call from Miami-Dade County Court. Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
listen, man, thank God for that because, you know.
So when you have moments like that, always remind yourself and tell yourself how proud you are of yourself for that, because it's only going to make sure you keep doing it. Because one of the other thing is we have to stop expecting other people to give us the positive reinforcement to up us when we do good. You know, we gotta up ourselves for being and doing all, you know, the things that we're supposed to do, the good things, congratulate yourself. Once you congratulate yourself, and that's what matters the most, everything else that comes, it's more humbling, and you don't have that expectation that then triggers you. You be like, well, damn, because I know I used to have that, be like, dog, like, you coming at me, but if that back then I wouldn't have done that, and da 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 da. Okay, I need to thank myself, not wait for your recognition or acknowledgement of my hard work.
I agree, but see, I ain't gonna lie. Even when I started with the fitness journey, I kind of felt like I was doing it, you know, for the likes, and not really for the likes, just like to say, oh yeah, but I see you, whatever.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really started liking the shit. I started it started seeing what it was doing for me just internally. You feel me? So that made me want to keep going.
You started having your own appreciation and gratitude for it versus expecting others to big you up for it. Yeah, I was in a sauna the other day, and I was like, ooh.
I need to catch one, man. I need to get in one. I need to find a gym that has one, because the gym I go to, it don't.
You just have to see their features or whatever, because like
somebody tell me 24 hour I have one.
they still got those.
What's
Shaq them.
Yes, they have one.
I know the one in Pines had closed.
They right there by Walmart.
What's the one in Daniel Point?
118,
Oh my gosh, the one in Daniel Point has a sauna. I know the LA Fitness. You just gotta find the gym that has it, because I know all of them don't have it.
Yeah, like a pool and a sauna, man. I'll be in that bitch every day, all day, just vibing.
What is that, an LA Fitness? Yo, the worst is when you go into a sauna and somebody in there is like, you be like, yeah, like, bruh, ma'am, put the titties away. Like, I just.
They expect you just sitting there with them, like, nah, I can't let that.
Or I ain't gonna lie, I think to me the sauna is a place of peace. I think it's a moment to just be in that moment. So I hate when I go in there and bitches is just in there like go outside and talk. But I used to end up having to go in with my headphones because I was like, I need to zone you out before I be like, shut the fuck up. I'm saying, like, no. But do you know, in about July 1st, in about 45 days, kids are back in school? Yep.
So these 45 days, well, these 40 days up for this joy. Because my daughter, she's going with her mom for the summer. So I'm out here, outside.
I'm dead. I can't even say that no more because I be wanting to be inside so badly.
Me too. I'll be bullshit.
I be like,
so I'm only up the church. Yeah.
I be like, only if I need to be.
Only if I need to be. Like,
listen, I was at work. I was at Twin Peaks, and I was like,
how's that going? Sorry, Coach. How's that going?
It's interesting. It's weird. I really enjoy it, but I think it's because I'm a people person.
Yeah, you very people like.
I'm a people person, and the weird part though is the fact that I'm older than a lot of the girls,
They don't
right?
know that. They don't know something like that.
Well, I do tell them it's hilarious. They be like, because I be like, yeah, I adult for real. That's what I do. I say, yeah, I adult for real in these streets.
I mean, I adult in this shit.
But it's really interesting. Just I don't know. It's almost like I feel like I'm in a social experiment. Like I watch and I talk to the girls sometimes, give them some advice, or like they'll come to me on certain stuff. But then it's just seeing like the work ethic, and then just people when people go out to eat is very weird. I don't know, not weird. It's so like I'm a person. I'm gonna when I have a tape like the table when I take care of my tables, I take care of them with the service that I want, that I like, that I know I expect.
Okay.
You know, so it's so weird when they're like, "Yo, you know, I've never had service like this," and I'm like, "Where the hell do you be going? Like, what?" But it's good, quick money. I don't have to have an OnlyFans or show my vagina, so I love it.
Wouldn't that be fun though?
No, no. I get to control I have control of my schedule for the most part because I got a lot going on with other stuff. So it's a really good little side hustle.
You still a bionic woman. You still doing your thing.
Yeah.
Bionic girl.
So I'm like,
You that damn bunny.
I just be like, hey,
So-
August 16th is the first day of school.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit.
I gotta see when tax-free week is.
I think it's all in the end of July, like last week of July.
Oh gosh.
But I don't got we don't wear uniforms no more in high school now. She's a high schooler.
Okay, I just gotta buy hoodies for mine. That's all she wears. Yo, like I said, KK, we finna go out to
Yo,
eat.
these just are crazy, man.
Listen, I said, KK, we finna go out to eat. Wear something nice. She come out in a hoodie, sweatpants,
The hoodie be nice
and
though.
some Crocs.
Damn, she comfortable.
I said, go put on some sneakers.
Well,
So,
well, I still got the hoodie on.
I'm like, KK, what the, gosh, jeez Louise. So literally, like, I was hanging up all the clothes, and I was like, so hoodies go get hung up, and I'm just like, hoodie, 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 hoodie. I was like, oh hell, all freaking hoodies, all anime hoodies at that. Oh, light bulb. So I don't know if you saw. So I finally went and did the 4DX movie at Regal. So the new Regal at Dania Point has 4 or 5 different movie options. There's the regular standard.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3D.
Oh yeah. Okay.
There's RPX, which is supposed to be like whatever. I don't know. Oh no, maybe RPX. I don't know. Whatever. Then there's the VIP. You got to be 21 and up. The seats recline and all whatever.
Oh, okay.
There's ScreenX. ScreenX is basically peripheral type. So there's a screen here and a screen here. So it's almost like you, like like in one of those dome, like 3.
I want to see that.
And
there,
yeah.
I'm there.
And my favorite one
Say less.
is the one that KK and I just did yesterday to see Minions 4DX.
4DX.
4DX is 3D with motion, sound, special effects.
So you feel like somebody touching on you and shit?
Everything. Literally.
Oh, I can't go that bit high. Cause I swear, I'm a trip.
So KK said, Mommy, what if we did this for a horror movie? So when you walk in and you sit down,
funny.
they have these huge lamps up top. It's the theater's completely different from what you would see.
Yeah,
right?
I've been in something like that where it have like the thing like they have like a fan or some shit somewhere where you feel like wind or somebody.
It has that. The seats in front of you have these special things, the valves, because that's where it shoots the air or the water. There's little stuff here on the seat, and that's where it shoots like the air, like when special effects are happening. Here's the kicker. So like,
See that works?
Seat vibrates, they move, you tilt.
You still get happy right now.
Everything.
You still get excited right now because I love that shit. Like, yo,
It is
I want to be in that bitch all the time.
thing ever.
You gonna call my phone? Where you at, meet in the movies?
I don't think I want to see a movie in any other feature but that.
I'm pretty sure you won't.
It's $25 a ticket, $21 for matinee, but it's almost like you're on a ride. It's literally like you're. Oh wait, and they even have like the stuff on the back. So like there's a part in the movie where like the minions are fighting, and like the dude falls and hits the floor, and it felt like somebody punched you in the back.
Oh really?
I said, wait a minute, nigga. So everything, it's a full everything. So if you get a chance. And mind you, because we weren't sure how, we thought they were gonna start it when the movie started, but they actually started the motion, with the Thor trailer. And I was like, yo, Thor finna be fire. Like there were scenes where he's walking in the Minion movie where like he's walking through like a waterfall or something like that, and you see fog come up from the ground, and then you feel water. The water starts to sprinkle from above. Like the waterfall splashing on you, and you're like, oh shit, okay, I see you. The seats are just moving. You're just like, that's just so dope.
I'm gonna tell you where the idea really came from. Disney been had that. I'm surprised you. Mm-hmm. Okay, because where ride was that? It's over. I think over in Epcot area.
Which one?
It's been so long, but it was something like that. You were watching a thing and it had all that shit. Same thing.
Soarin' has that. It has the dome view. You go up and you glide, and then the smells and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this is now adapted to a movie seating setting. So you sit down, the seats are moving. You're but I tell people, because like people weren't expecting it, so when it started, some kids were crying, they were scared, they were, and then finally the person calmed down, no more crying, because I was like, you finna have to get your ass up out of here, because I'm not finna watch this movie with you crying, this whole, I was like, oh hell no. But now I'm interested in seeing a movie, like now I want to see different, because that was an animation. So now when I go watch Thor, I'm curious on how that experience going to be. I told KK I want to go watch Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Well, they're coming out.
That's out already.
I'm tripping. What?
It is out.
I'm googie.
It is out. So, and I tell people, I said, go sign up for the Regal app. Get your Regal rewards. Because every time you make a purchase, Regal need to pay me, but whatever. But every time you make a purchase, you accumulate points and whatever. So like right now, I have a free popcorn, free drink. Top Gun Maverick probably be fire. But you have to constantly check because not every day do they have it in that. So like the newer movies get into like you can see them in that 3D in a 4DX. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Today, no, let me see, tomorrow, nope, I think Jurassic Park came out June 10th, so I think right now they're only showing Minions in the 4DX, because I don't see, so
they only one movie they showing all day?
It seems like it. Regal Dania Point. That shit is just so fire. It's 4DX, real D, 3D, and I don't know. I know a lot of times people say 3D gives them a headache. Try the new ones. I feel like they've fixed it in a way that it's good. Yeah, I think. Yeah, because I think it's only 2 4DX theaters. So.
Is Daniel pointing what?
No. Inside there.
Inside.
So, because when you go in, that shit's huge. The regular seat theaters are on this side. All of the special ones are on this side. It's like 2 stories. Shit's huge. Watch my video on Media Bay. It's on its Media Bay page. Actually, no, on my Media Bay page. There we go. It's Media Bay is my cash app. Use that too if you want.
Use that too, guys.
They might be. Is it Lightyear? I'm trying to figure out. I know yesterday when we went, they had I saw Jurassic on the little thing, but go check it out.
I still want to go see that movie though. Like that was one of my favorite movies growing up.
Jurassic Park?
I watched all like.
Did you watch Ghostbusters?
Which one?
The newer, the one?
That's so hard.
I cried.
So at the end,
I got emotional.
It was a little heavy.
I got emotional, and then everybody's like, "What are you?" If you were ever a real fan and then you knew, like, you got to remember, they never really got close. They never, after that second movie, they didn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't know that they had kind of fell out really quick. Bill Murray and Venkman, Igor, whatever.
Yeah.
They had fell out, and mind you, they didn't kind of reconcile till he was on his deathbed before he died. So people don't know that, and it's just like, so to be able to do this, I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling you, I get chills now. I got chills when they show like all of them lined up, and you see him the fourth one. I was like, and he was helping them. I was like, Goosies! I was like, oh my gosh, I was worried when I saw that they were making one, but then when I saw that how they did it, I was like really proud.
How he brought all the original characters back.
Cause you be worried right now, like you do some of the. I know there's a Whitney movie coming.
Who will play that?
I forgot the girl. They have it.
Whitney.
There's a Whitney movie, and I ain't gonna lie, I saw that and I teared up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Whitney, I cried. I cried on some Whitney. When Whitney, oh my gosh, cause she's a goat. To watch her, like I follow this Whitney page, and I'm like, damn. I want to watch Elvis.
See, they're not gonna show the true story of Elvis, so I don't want to see it.
What do you mean? They show the ugly.
Okay, as long as they show the ugly.
Oh no! They show the ugly. That if you watch the trailer, they show the ugly because,
Speaking of Elvis, speaking of Elvis. What you think about R. Kelly? She ain't gonna talk about that shit.
He's just gonna be in there.
You think 30 is a little excessive, or no? You think 30 is just right, or not enough? You have to.
I think it's just right. It is what it is at this point. There's a lot of people that feel like they were in some kind of mental or emotional prison, based on what they went through. Not to mention the people. The other thing, like I was thinking about it too. Yeah, there were the people that, I guess you could say, enabled it. Mm-hmm. And regardless of what they were like in a weird, like, it's gonna sound so weird to say this, but like a loyal prison, because it's like you're trying to be loyal to somebody that's doing wrong or that has these things going on because you don't want to, it's just all fucked up. It's just all fucked up. I don't know how they're gonna if they're gonna keep him. I don't know. Part of me feels like everybody in there singing songs with him.
They are, but you also got to think too. Now they got new evidence saying that his brother completely lied. So if they find some money to retry it, and the courts allowing a retrial, that's something that could go against the case.
I think they should let Joe Exotic out of jail.
Yeah,
Fuck Carol Baskins.
I try to get into the new episodes of it.
I can't.
Joe ain't there.
I met my white people crazy limit. Okay, I was like, okay, listen. The first season, I think, capped my white people crazy limit.
Nah, they crazier than that.
Cause then they brought some new ones,
yeah.
and I was like, where y'all found these ones?
The new shit, I'm like, what?
I feel like, at this point, I was just like, I couldn't. In my head, I was like, just let Joe out. And
yeah, just put him back.
Oh my gosh, you know what you need to watch? So the Upshaws is out.
The who?
Upshaws. Shout out to Mike Epps.
Mike Epps said,
please go watch that. I really love that show.
I don't.
Really?
I feel like it's okay. Let me tell you how I feel about it.
It cannot be as corny as the one with the Tia Tamara sister girl.
Yeah, but
because that shit is.
But that shit.
Me, that show is corny as hell.
It is.
It is horribly cool. At least the Upshaws, I ain't gonna lie. I love the humor. I love Wanda. I love that. Martin and Pamish like animosity
But
they have with
it
each
never
other.
ends though. It never ends.
It's not because
But
he
then,
did some foul to his sister, to
man.
her sister. So you're not gonna let your foot off his neck.
And then I feel like they watered down Mike Epps. Who Mike Epps is? I feel like this.
Did you watch the new season?
No, I haven't.
Watch it.
Okay, because the last season I watched, I was excited. I'm like, oh shit.
It still
These
was
funny motherfuckers
good.
together. It's hilarious though. I don't know get me wrong. It's hilarious, but it kind of seemed.
I like Wanda. I think I'm a huge Wanda fan.
I am too, but like she funny as a motherfucker.
I
She says
love-
some real shit.
Listen. I think you gotta watch it.
I'm gonna watch it again.
So the upshots, KK literally at midnight was ready for Stranger Things. So
People keep telling me to watch that. Why?
you have to, but if you like sci-fi stuff, it's like it brings in Alien meets Goonies meets I don't know. It's you can't I can't help it. I like it, and
As long as they ain't
and
like
it's
the Twilight shit.
I
I'm
like the
good.
nostalgic part of it. Like
As long as they ain't like Twilight, I'm good.
no, even I didn't get into Twilight.
Yeah, that shit was.
Harry Potter though,
Oh, my
free
shit.
Dobie. That's my shit.
If that's like Harry Potter, I'm locked in.
No.
'Cause
Well, it has the kids and the whatever, but Stranger Things, I think I like it for the nostalgia. There we go. Of all of like the retro stuff, it's really cool. They did very good at like keeping like somebody was noticed the shoes, like some of the shoes. I'm like some Adidas on there, and it's very interesting. That, but there's a show on Netflix, Snowflake Mountain. Fucking hilarious. I like social experiments, and personally, I don't know who's in charge of Netflix reality shows.
Mhm.
They do a very good job. It's like it's not VH1ish type. No, it's not that at all. It's real deal letting people be humans, and you see that process happening. Like The Circle, I love The Circle. The Circle, I think.
I ain't see that yet.
So I think it's on season 3 at that now. The Circle was a preview of how we were gonna live during COVID, and we didn't even know it. And they basically rent out this house, this building in Atlanta, and everybody's in their own individual apartments. You do not physically, verbally talk to anybody. Everything is through this chat circle that happens.
What? So
You can pretend to be yourself, or you can be a catfish, and whoever wins it makes it to the end wins the 50. I forgot how many,
So
whatever.
what about the ones that lose?
Hmm?
What about the ones that lose?
You better use that social media clout that you done got now, being on the circle. Some people have like used that to their advantage, because they tag them or whatever. I told Jackie, I sent her the application. I told Jackie she need to be on the circle. When you watch it, you'll see. But it's a very good social experiment, and what it's shown, you can either be a catfish, and you can see if you can really portray to be somebody else and get people to like you. Most of the people that have won have been themselves. So I like that message.
Be yourself. You always win.
Snowflake Mountain is they take these spoiled kids that's been
Snowflake Mountain.
spoiled millennials, because they call it a snowflake. Somebody that's always complaining and is dainty and can't handle, and they drop them in a mountain, and they have to live in the mountain.
What?
Yeah. Oh, hilarious.
I'm from the hood. I can't do that. Bitch, what?
Hilarious.
That's not hilarious.
Yes, it
That's
is.
not
My
hila-
favorite.
How the fuck you gonna take how you gonna take a fish out of a fish tank and
But
put him
that's where
and
the
put him on the
social-
sidewalk and tell him you better breathe?
That's where the
How the
social
fuck?
experiment comes into play, because they have these 2 wilderness people that teach them accountability, responsibility, pushing themselves to believe in themselves.
They need a class to teach that to human beings, especially women. Accountability need to be their first rule of teaching.
You done? Okay, thank you.
Nah, responsibility.
But you gotta watch it. It's hilarious. There's a black girl on there. She was my favorite, and she.
Why? 'Cause she black?
Nah, she was the realest person.
I thought you would say yeah.
Nah, she was the realest. She was the I like people that are real. So like there was a moment where she was like, they had asked a question about, okay, well, who isn't putting their what is it? Is everybody okay with the camp? And she was like, nah, some people don't clean up after themselves, right? Now, She just kept leaving it at some people, some people.
She never put another
Right, she
one.
wasn't trying to like
Get
really
nobody in trouble.
because she knows the you know how it was gonna create, right?
Right. She just want to put.
But no, you know how then you always got that person. No, go ahead, say it. Say it. If you want to just call it out, just go ahead and say it. If you want, da da da.
No, damn well it was her.
So she called the person out, and the person got mad. But what I loved was the fact that after that whole situation, she went and talked to the person and said, "I know you mad at me." That to me was such a real moment. Most people don't like to address that or confront that. They just would have pretended like, okay, you got mad at me, whatever.
Oh, well,
she said, she was like, yeah, but she was like, but why did you, and she said, she told her, I wasn't trying to say no names because I know the issue was going to cause, but you kept egging me on. I said, and if you wouldn't have cut me off, I was going to name everybody else that I felt. I said, but you got mad and you da-da-da-da. So, at the end of the day, you got to take it for what it is. And that shit was so real to me.
That's real.
So that's why she's my favorite.
That's real.
She real. You got to watch it. It's hilarious.
That's real. That's real.
So put that on your list for this weekend.
And what is it called?
Snowflake Mountain.
Snowflake Mountain.
The Circle's funny too, but Snowflake Mountain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember that. They need to make a new. I like that the thing they were doing. Kevin Hart.
Which one?
And his brother. Who his brother was? Was it Charlie Murphy? No, Charlie Murphy died. It was Charlie Murphy.
I did watch Kevin Hart's new movie.
The ninja shit.
Man for Toronto, but he's so typecasted.
I did watch
in
that.
It.
I did watch that.
He's so he was. I don't know how to put it. He was so himself.
He had one. Yeah, he was.
He was. I just because I appreciated the role he did where he was taking care of the guy in the wheelchair. Remember that movie? The Upside? No. Yeah. Remember he went to go help take care of a man that was in a wheelchair. He had just got out of the white man. And the trailer had him like on the back of the wheelchair pushing him like you never saw that movie? That was a complete different role that I think I've ever seen him in, but I appreciated it. This one was like it was fucking Kevin.
Yeah, that shit was funny. I ain't gonna lie,
it was fucking Kevin. I like the part where he's negotiating with the FBI. And he's like, okay, but wait, no, you gonna clear my credit because I didn't know I had to pay them every month. And I was
it was the visa too.
The visa.
I owe my cousin $300.
But you gotta send it to make it seem like it's me because he's.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one.
So there y'all go, folks. Some stuff to watch this weekend. Everybody's gonna be home 4th of July. The weather's supposed to be beautiful down here.
I just wish they'd come out with more episodes of the Blacklist.
That was on NBC, and then it
with the Netflix.
Yeah.
That was.
Well, you gotta see if Netflix fixes it. Oh, okay. Do you watch P-Valley?
No, I watched the first season until.
Shit got funny.
Yeah, shit got funny, and I told myself, I can't watch this. Because for one, it put a bad stare on the script club look on the views of the script club.
In what aspect? As the girls or the way Nico Armand's character handled the girls?
But it actually is true. So shit.
That's what I was gonna say because to a certain extent.
Yeah, it's true. All of it's true. All that shit's true.
Cause to a certain extent.
Who the fuck I'm trying to lie to? That's all that shit true.
I mean.
But now it's just like all that. I don't know, like, and I feel Lil Duval on the statement he said the other day.
What he say?
About on the new season, they should put like a super explicit content advisory on it.
As an adult, even I'd be like, ooh.
Yeah.
I don't think the thing is, okay, so this is where it gets very interesting, right? Because rated R now has heavily sexual stuff. Mm-hmm. So the show's rated MA.
Mature audience.
Yeah.
But that still goes. That started to become vulgar. Like when you start showing parts of like whatever going on, like now you're crossing that. You feel me? Yeah,
You feel like you need to be over there
you
at
actually on
Pornhub.
Pornhub right now. Like you actually on Pornhub at the moment. You know what I'm saying? It leaves nothing to the imagination anymore.
Oh, that been out the door. But I think, but that's happened overall as a whole with society, though. If you think about it,
Yeah.
like I was just telling somebody, I was like, gosh, this is part of the reason. Like, KK's at a space now where we can discuss things, but there was a long time before she even had access to social media, and I'm like, I'm grateful I waited as long as I did.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the stuff that I come across stuff on there that I don't even want to watch. And like I was telling somebody, I was like, "Yo, remember back in the day, you used to go. What was it? It was a site called Rotten.com or some shit like that. Like you used to go to Rotten to see like real off the wall shit that you ain't have no business. You beg for forgiveness after for seeking it. But now,
IG is there
everywhere. Oh, and don't get me started on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Twitter is
Twitter
is Wild Wild West.
Twitter is wild. Listen.
Twitter.
I started scrolling. It got hard. Like, wait a minute.
That's probably why Twitter won't sell, because Twitter would really fall under the way Meta restricts and
the whole
bans
world,
everything.
all the bans.
Because listen, I go to Twitter, I be like,
all of the porn stars have a Twitter page. And
yo,
even the ones that ain't porn stars, they just like.
I was like,
it'd be wild the shit that's on Twitter, man.
I go on the internet. I'm like, that's why I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I really don't be on my phone like that, because I just can't. I'm really always in awe and in shock. Shock and awe. Shock and awe.
Shock and awe.
Shock and awe. That's my new. I'm like shock and awe. But it's just, oh dear God, fix it, Jesus. I know. I'm waiting on the aliens at this point.
They coming. They already. They're already here.
I already told them. I said, look.
You ain't seen Ride by Miami the other day?
I saw that. I was like, they left me though.
Yeah, they coming back.
They left me.
They just trying to peep the scene. You know how you gotta do.
Let's scope it out.
Yeah.
Hey, who over there?
Yeah, who over there?
Who all over? Who all over?
But the fact that that they always try to hide that was something that was unreal, or you feel me? Like, come on now.
One of my friends has said, this is random, going back to something that he said, because I sent them the video of like the chairs moving and how the special, he goes, yo, can you imagine if they play porn on 4DX? I said, good night. Can you imagine you sitting in your chair, keep knocking you back and forth?
You gonna fuck out busting nuts in, oh shit.
You be like, I can't stop the chair, just
they're gonna go there just a bit. Yeah, this is it. This is it. They fuck around, leave their wife, fuck around with that shit.
Oh my God.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, man, we up out this motherfucker. We just come through. It's first of the month. Rent gotta get paid. Bitches gotta get laid.
Rent gotta get paid.
Hey, listen, man. Whoever designed this shit about rent.
Whoever designed rent.
Whoever designed rent. Okay. And decided to put it on the first, and all the bills around the first and shit, like.
But you know what? I've been learning. Like, I sometimes call and go, hey, like always go and ask, and sometimes like I learned that you can speak and just explain and have them adjust.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, rent is different because some niggas just want to make money. But there's other stuff that you can.
After the fifth, you're late, man.
You be like,
But no, the DJ Meat Podcast, man. We about to be
share, like, comment. Share with a friend, share with a friend.
Yeah, we definitely gonna start going live on YouTube more often. We got a couple more guests. We got to interview.
Yes.
Each every Wednesday and Friday, man. We in the building.
Yeah.
You already know the DJ Meat Podcast, Media Bay.
Later, Bay.
We gone.